I'm Peggy Curry, and this is my daughter Megan Curry.
Are simple recipes that you can do any time of the season. We love using the freshest ingredients.
And the bottom line is, food is love. Welcome to Curry Girl's Kitchen and to our home.
Hello!
So Passover is around the corner, and during Passover, we Jews
Eat a lot of matzah.
Eat a lot of matzah for Passover. It is unleavened bread. It's just basically flour and water.
And they taste like really yummy big crackers.
Okay, but for years, let me tell you, there was nothing gluten-free on the shelf.
No, we could never have it.
So can we see, and give a shout out to Yehuda for making the best gluten-free matzah that we can now eat and enjoy this dish that we're making called Matzo Brei.
Yes, Matzo Brei is really yummy. For Passover, because we'd be eating a lot of matzah, Pegs would always make this yummy sweetened egg dish for us, and it consists of
matzah, eggs, and whatever
toppings.
Kind of butter that you want to eat. So you want to take, and I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this okay? So, good. So we're going to dip the matzah in the, you know what?
water.
First, I need to scramble my eggs. So we have 2 to 3 eggs.
Well, here
that
we have
gonna
3.
Put it in. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of water. Okay. And then a pinch of salt, Meg. We need a pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt.
Yep. So we're just going to mix this up. You can add pepper to it too if you want, but just a nice little pinch of salt in there. All right. So these are all nice and mixed up. Now we're going back to
Our
wetted matzah. And you can do this too, Meg. And then all you do is just take them in pieces, and then you're just breaking them up into the egg. All right. And so it becomes like an egg pizza, only egg pizza with matzah. And you can have it for brunch, lunch, breakfast.
It kind of reminds me
Snack.
of all the things that you'll get in Spain. You know, they have the Spanish tortas, where it's instead of matzah, they bake it with potatoes.
Oh.
But then it's just very similar. But this is yummy.
This is really fabulous. And so now all we're going to do is I'm going to mix this up. So you see how I just get the eggs all mixed up. And you want to have a little more egg than you want matzah, because then it's like making a frittata. You know, like a matzah frittata too. All right? So now what I have is my pan is heating, and I have a little coconut.
A lot of coconut oil.
All right, fine, a little coconut oil. Because this is a cast iron pan, but the key is that you want to brown it really well, and you want to have enough of your fat that's going to do that job really well, okay? So you can use coconut, you could use butter, you could use ghee, okay? And so this looks good and hot. And how you can tell when your pan is hot, the oil just starts to move away from the middle and separate from the middle, okay? So now this is good and hot. We're gonna just take this and put it in our pan. And then I like to take and move around all these matzah pieces so that they all get nice and crispy. Because it's so
yum.
good. Don't burn yourself. All right, this looks good. And then we wait about, oops, here's a piece of matzah right here. About 2 minutes. Give it like 2 minutes to get nice and brown.
How yummy. I love matzah and I love eggs. Jewish or not, you should make this dish. I mean,
my goodness.
Who's to say
That-
you can enjoy this?
Absolutely. And this is what's so cool about this dish is that you can put eggs on top of it, and it's wonderful.
Eggs
You
on top
can-
of
you
eggs.
could- you
Eggs
could-
on eggs on eggs.
I'm telling you, but could you imagine if, well, when you see it after I flip it, you'll see there's so many different things that you can do with this tort. It's
She's
a great
gonna
base.
flip that. I'm
know.
I'm so excited to see her flip this.
Oh, thanks, Meg.
I'm excited. Why is thanks? I'm excited. This is like skillage right here.
Okay, I just want to make sure it's nice and brown, yeah. I want to get
Oh
it.
my goodness.
Like if I was like one of those people, I go like that. Oh man, you're making me nervous, Meg. Nervous.
Good. You're gonna get matzah in your
Oh,
hair.
I do. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna let this do its thing. So it's been 2 minutes, and we're gonna go ahead and flip this. Pray it comes. Oh wait, this
Sticks
handle.
together.
These
Oh yeah, the
handles
thing
are
with cast
little-
iron skillets is that they get really hot.
So
Yeah,
here,
you get the motion.
I'm gonna use this big bad boy.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Woo!
I'm so impressed. Beautiful. Oh my goodness.
All right, so we're gonna let it cook for 1 more minute because it's pretty much cooked through.
Now I can see this is like the base of like what you do like a little pizza. This honestly reminds me of like the baked tortas that they make in Spain. But what's even better is like you do this sweet or savory. I see what you mean. You can chop up some tomatoes and put it on there.
Yes, now she has it.
What else can you use? Salsas, avocado,
my
some
gosh.
cheese. Put some melted cheese on top of it.
I think
right now.
vegetables. Just mix up some spinach
So
or
good.
Greens with some mushrooms. You can put it on top.
Yeah,
That's
spinach.
the savory.
We're really into watercress lately.
Oh my
The
goodness.
sprouts.
So good. But
All the
then for
spring.
me, if I'm eating brunch, I want sweet. So that's what we're going for today is we are putting on a little sweet. And you can use either, this is Shady maple syrup, 100% maple syrup. We like our raw almond butter, some homemade jam. Oh my goodness, it's so good. So there's all kinds of things that we can do. Oh, and then the butter. Let's talk about this. So you could use
Let's talk about
pasture-raised butter. Actually has nutritional value. It's so good for us. Beneficial fat. And then because I'm not so cowy, I like the goaty, and this goat butter is really good.
I'm not a fan of the flavor as much.
Oh goodness, well.
But it's good.
Okay, I think we
Options.
are good. Let's put this little baby, I'm gonna flip it back and see. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that.
how
Yeah, let's
pretty
put it
and
on here.
puffs up. Here, I'm gonna just slide her on down.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you ready, Meg? All right.
Is this plate big enough?
It is. Because this will feed, like, there, look at how pretty that looks.
Wow.
It's so good. So this kind of gets kids excited when all they're eating is matzah. It gets them excited for something really quite delicious.
You guys, this is beautiful.
Aw. So I'm going to add a little bit
good.
of the butter on top.
And so nostalgic. This reminds me of growing up. It's so yummy.
It's so good. So you can put butter on it. You can not. You can add just syrup. You can add jam to the top.
Is.
Oh, growing up, this was like my favorite thing about Passover. So for this full recipe, you can go to currygirlskitchen.com and you can visit us on Facebook and Pinterest.
Yeah, Instagram, Twitter. If there's any childhood recipes that you want us to make for you, oh my goodness, please subscribe to our channel, comment below, and let us know what you think.
I love that, childhood recipes. You've now just been diagnosed gluten intolerant or gluten sensitive or gluten free or celiac, and you have a recipe that you want us to help you with. Bring it on. Let us know.
Bring it on.
We would love the challenge to
Honestly,
help you.
You guys, the jam. What homemade jam is
I
this?
told you. This is from her farmer. She makes nectarine jam. Totally bomb.
Mind blown. Let's try with some maple syrup over here.
It's so good.